we've been talking a lot about the event associate approach lately. That's where you have somebody who's basically a full-time person who works for you, but isn't necessarily part of your internal team. So this can be a good solution for companies when they are not able to add headcount to their teams. It can be sometimes really difficult to add somebody when, their job may only be relevant for a few months out of the year, or you have limitations in resources. You may not be able to hire like a W-2 employee. So we've found that some companies really like this approach where you can have additional hands on deck, but you don't have to have like that internal resource. So it's really scalable. It's also nice because typically when you have an event associate, for example, the way that we do this, we have somebody who works basically full-time for our client, but they also have the backing of an entire agency who can help them with different aspects of the job, right? So, it's very time intensive to go source venues, for example. And so they could have somebody who helps them do that. Or managing the finances of your event. That can be a full-time job in and of itself. Getting all the invoicing, processing all of that, paying vendors, making sure that you're staying on track with your budget. So it's a good kind of flexible way to have that additional resource, additional hands on deck to plan and execute the event, but to also have support in the background, right? And we see this work really for companies that have a lot of events in a year and need variable support throughout.